Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Today, I figured we'd do a different knife. We've done a lot of traditionals, and I know y'all like to see different things. So today we're going to talk about a blur, which is pretty fast. It's kind of like a blur. Anyway, let's take a look at the knife. All right, so let's take a gander at this knife. This knife is another flea market find. Imagine that. I find so many different ones. Hopefully, a lot of mine will be that, but sometimes they're from collections or some that somebody bought me. I will show a bunch of those coming up too. But this one is a Kershaw. As you can see here, it's a USA Speed Safe. And when it says Speed Safe on it, it means that there is a spring in there. And as you can tell, let's take a look at this. See how that thumb stud is? It's kind of neat. It kind of pushes like up. There's one on this side as well. And this model number is a 1670 TBLKST. So I'm going to zoom back out here and we're going to talk about the knife. So all you do is, it has a spring inside. Oh, also you can see my signature lanyard. I made this thing a million years ago. I tried to put like a bead in there and be cool, but actually I need to redo that and put a new one in because that's just one I found somewhere. But anyway, let's go back to the knife. It's got some grip here on the handle. So it's really not real, it's not slick. It's a very grippy knife, so you can get a good hold of it. It's got the old Kershaw pocket clip. Actually, I may carry this one for a little bit or a few days. I forgot that I had it and I was up there digging around and saw it and said, I need to show that knife. But what I like about it is you barely hit the blade, shoots out like a rocket. Now it's funny because when I bought this one, it had the old Snap-on logo on it. So of course, people that know Snap-on tools, you know what that means. It means a cheaper knife turned into another $100 because it had the word Snap-on on it. So I'm gonna flip it over. As you can see, it has the serrated blade. Again, we're gonna scroll in here. Let's see. Patent Ken Onion Design. These are really, really cool knives. I've always thought that they were kind of underappreciated. Now they're making them with SV30 steel, I believe. Let's see if it tells what steel this one is. I can't remember. It doesn't. But it has a liner lock, as you can tell. You push down right here. When you push it, it closes. And it takes some force. I mean, it's not going to just pop open, but I haven't greased this one probably, or oiled it, or done anything in probably, I bet 15, 20 years, and still it's ready for action. Fast deployment. It's got the serrations there, which again, I told you I'm not a serration fan, but like I told you before, if I can get a deal, I'm gonna get a deal. Sometimes serrations are okay. It's got the old Tanto blade, as you can tell. Comes down. Now they say a Tanto blade can pierce anything about. I've seen videos of people shoving them through metal, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that for the video. I'm not gonna do that with any of my knives unless I was being attacked by a piece of metal, and I doubt that's gonna happen. But again, a Kershaw, they're a good knife. I like this particular style because I love that it has that spring and it's fast action. Like I was telling you, I'm thinking about carrying this one. I mean, getting some of these knives out makes me think, hey, I should carry this one a few days. Or I carried this one for a while. I probably didn't carry it long, but a lot of times if I have a used knife, I will use it and carry it. Now, if I get a mint one, sometimes I will be like, let's just put that one in the box or put that one up and not touch it. But this one, definitely a carrier, and it's a good one. So if you don't have a Kershaw Blur and that's BLUR, if you don't have a Kershaw Blur in your collection and you run across one, I recommend it. I mean, I think eventually, they're gonna quit making these knives eventually. I mean, they're still making them right now, but I think eventually it'll be a discontinued model and it'll be worth something. It's worth something now. They're not cheap, but they're, not super high end. Unless you find one that says Snap-on, and then you just added $100 to it, or at least if they sold it to you from Snap-on. Well, y'all guys have a great night. Again, it's great seeing everyone, or not seeing you, but actually talking to you. And like, subscribe, join, and come back. Tomorrow I have another video again.